Back at Universal today to do a little quick update. There's lots of new stuff going on and around the park, so let's take a little stroll and let's see what we see. Looks like Hollywood and Dine is getting a new overlay now that Fan Fest is done. It looks like they are going to do a Fast and the Furious style restaurant. And I already see some of the menu. Fried elote. It's a cool drink here. Pretty funny. Drift dog. Looks like barbecue corn ribs as well. So yeah, it'll be the Drift and Dine over in Hollywood and Dine for Fast and Furious. As far as food goes, Hollywood and Dine has been one of the most consistent locations in past memory with all the overlays, so pretty excited to taste this stuff out when it does open. Sinners was just announced today as the first maze for Halloween Horror Nights this year, and we have some preview merch. We have this cool little diorama here with Smoke and Stack on there. It's $35, and the little diorama pieces come separately. We have a cap as well too. This is $30. And this shirt too, which is pretty cool looking, and it's blacklight reflective, so these are always really neat. Bag is secured on some of this preview merch. Still quite a bit of FanFest Nights merch left over. As far as we know, the only thing on sale really is anything with the FanFest logo on it. So like these hoodies, for instance, kind of like the one-piece stuff or Sailor Moon stuff that's left over. There are quite a few new finds though in the clearance section towards the back of the Universal store. Just like this Bates Motel robe, the mug, some of like these Wicked plushes, which are on sale too, which are pretty neat. So again, for those of you guys who don't know, all the sale stuff is towards the back wall here by the main Universal store, right next to the register, so to the right of that. And we now have a tent in Parisian Courtyard. Looks like this was just recently set up. New for this year, similar to all the other tents, the tents this year do have ventilation, so they are installing AC units inside the tents. More so for the scare actors, I would say. It is pretty hot inside those tents, especially if you're wearing a full costume, so that's pretty neat. We're actively working on it as we speak. You can hear them behind the walls, setting stuff up for Horror Nights. Sinners was just announced as the first house of the year, and it's actually going in here inside the UBE venue. This is where Fallout was last year, so this is where Sinners will be. All right, time for our favorite part of the day. Let's find out what's going on in the backlot.
From trailblazing radio and television to launching the Today Show, the sports for an entire century, and we're celebrating the network. Side here on our left, all these big buildings with the numbers painted on the side. These are sound stages.
Which follows our characters' day-to-day lives as employees of a struggling newspaper, the Toledo Truth-Teller.
That's right. Unlike many other TV.
Various people. So we get to work with Chelsea Fry. How about you, Chelsea? What's your favorite?
Oh, I love Waving to the Drums.
This is or Universal Studios Hollywood.com.
There is a second tent now over in the Curious George parking lot, so we do have both of them set up. The second one doesn't have any woodwork, any facade, or anything like that, but it is set up now, which is pretty cool to see. We have facade work going on over in the Mummy venue now. I think they're starting to set that up here. Just from the look of it alone, it does look like it's going to be a pretty big facade. Pretty interested to see what this ends up being. Here it also looks like you can get some of the HHN preview merch in City Walk.